Okay, so forgive the video editing, Piney Method Productions. Again, we're trying it. My phone needed storage. I had no storage left in my phone, and I'm glad I figured that out sooner than later. As far as doing this, it was a little frustrating at first. We are currently on the porch, the wraparound porch of the mansion at Batsto Village. And you can actually take tours inside. Of course, you need to set up a reservation. Sometimes you could do it the same day while here. I believe there is a fee for it, but it's pretty cool. At least do it once. So we're going to check out some sites. Now, I may not get to each building. I'm going to try to get to everything I can. I am having difficulty with my storage as of right now. I'm waiting on a nice camera. So this is wheelchair accessible, wheelchair friendly place. So that's why they have stuff like this. You can bring your pet here, and the kids love it. My kids do anyway. It's a pretty good way to get them interested in history, get them outside. A lot of kids these days, they like to stay inside and be on the phone or watch YouTube and watch other people doing stuff. So alright, so here's another building. A lot of these buildings you can kind of look into, see the way things used to be. They try to set up displays from the time period. Let's keep walking. What's up, bud?
This used to be a boy.
This, I believe, was...
I can see from
it's the woodshed.
Oh, I can see it. Whoa. That's broken. Has a hole in it.
So I'm not going to really narrate too much. Just kind of give you a little vibe of what's going on here. Come on this way, bud. Like I said, that mansion is pretty impressive.
Where's the river?
The river?
Yeah.
It's over there.
Oh, there's something there.
So, on weekends, they have a lot of these buildings opened up. You can go right into them and check them out. Come on. You can't dig up bog iron. Okay, come on. Let's go. He's a rock hound. He gets that from me. He sees a cool rock, he wants to stop and pick it up. I like to artifact hunt. That's my new thing. Native American artifact, Lenape. And we'll get into videos that include tips on how to find artifacts, where to look, good indicators of, maybe you're in the right spot, and tips on how to spot the artifacts, rather than just kind of hoping and praying you find one. And like I said, as time goes on, we're gonna get there. We're just starting off. Yeah, here's one with the door open. Cool. So we're gonna go in here. We're going to explore again. If you're just tuning in, we're at Batsto Historical Village, and we're exploring. Here we go. So this looks like stables. Camera adjust for the light a little bit here. There we go. Let me know if you see any ghosts or anything in the background. Anything that you might have seen. Well, I'm a firm believer in paranormal activity. So if you see the Jersey Devil hanging out in here, or any type of ghost or anything like that, let me know. And if you're looking to get some great photography and find a couple of good areas to take some good pictures, or even just sit out in the field over here and have a picnic, Saw a family doing that earlier, and that's, you don't really see that too much anymore. I don't want you to sit up there, buddy.
Right.
So we're gonna go over this way and explore.
Up here, babe, what? The doors are open. I think. What is that? A picture.
Again, forgive the video quality. I am currently waiting on other video equipment. Right now I'm just using my cell phone. This is something we just started doing. If you like what you see, please subscribe down below. If there's any topics you want me to cover, if there's any places that you haven't been to, any questions you have on these sites, hit me up in the comments below. I'll do what I can to figure it out for you. If I can't figure it out for you, I'm going to point you in the right direction to help you figure it out. And we'll get to the bottom of whatever questions you have. I'm going to stay committed to my audience. That's a cool spot. I like that. I don't know why. The contrast of the wood and the stone, and just, it makes for really, really good photography. It's a kind of like a ghost town. And if you explore out here in the woods, there's also areas that you may not even know about. We saw some old farming equipment the one day all the way out in the woods over there. And I have lived here my whole life and never even seen that. Also, let me just point out some other things we're going to be covering is how to figure out what's going on with nuisance wildlife control. I just saw this and wanted to point it out. You can see something's chewed around this, right? Now raccoons will do that, squirrels will do that. There's black walnuts. That hole is a little large for a squirrel. However, you know, it could have been started by a raccoon and exploited by a squirrel afterwards. You can see all the claw marks here from the raccoons going up and climbing up. So they're definitely interested in this spot. And what they do is they'll climb up, go into these bays. Now they can get in there. That's why you see all these claw marks here. So we're going to cover that in other videos. We're going to figure out stuff as far as, you know, together, as far as what's in your attic. I'll go over different types of animals and methods that I've used in the industry of nuisance wildlife control, and how to figure it out just by questioning the customer. What are you hearing? When is it? There's animals that are nocturnal, you know, and that can narrow down things quite significantly if you're trying to figure out what's in your attic. Of course, no one wants to go in their attic and come face to face with whatever it is, especially if it's 3 in the morning. You know, you don't want to wake up out of bed, go pop your head up and see a raccoon staring you in the face. So, this is our first official video. And I have no idea how to upload. I don't know. This is something I'm jumping into. And we're going to just kind of start off on many levels of, hey, we're going to start a YouTube channel. Let's see what it takes. Follow us. See what we do. See what we mess up on, so on and so forth. And we take it from there. So we kind of got trapped in here. I followed my son who likes to explore, and now we're stuck. So we're going to go right through here. This is Piney method. Whatever makes sense, do it. If it makes sense to go through the fence, go through the fence. Piney method right there. I'm not walking all the way around when I can go through the fence. I don't care who's looking at me. So what? I got trapped. These are white paper birches, and these things are awesome. I just love the way they look. There's another shot of the mansion there. Lucas, we just explored this one, right? Let's go check this one out over here. It's one of my favorite spots here. A lot of people know about this. A lot of people pass it every day on their way to work, and they never get a chance to come in and explore it because their life is just so busy. So another thing with this is people work so much, and it's kind of bred into us from the beginning, and it's brainwashed into us is that's what you have to do with your life. And you got to work hard. You got to work hard. You always hear that. And yes, it is a big factor in life. But you know what? It's not just about working hard. You got to figure out how to work hard, but enjoy what you're doing. That way the hard work becomes a passion. It becomes a skill that you develop because you want it to. You want it to develop. You're not forced into it. You're not doing something you hate every day. And that's what we're trying to do, is spend time together, not do things that we hate every day, educate people, help people along the way, and kind of provide insight into the community. The Piney way, as I like to say, my way, Piney method. It's kind of a way to protect myself, because I'm not giving any advice. I'm just showing you the way I do it and saying, hey, you might want to try it. All right? So I don't want to get sued. I'm not giving any advice on this channel. Come on. And you can see today, it's Monday today. It is 12 noon, and there's quite a few people here, a lot of families. You see a lot of people with kids, a lot of people walking their dogs. Over in the other area, there's the mountain bikers going out. So it draws in a lot of families. So if you're looking for a day trip to come and spend time with your kids, we live locally, so fortunately enough for us, we're able to get here pretty quickly. But my kids absolutely love coming here. This one in particular wants to come here at least once a week. Don't walk around in there. He loves going in this stuff and getting in the trouble. Typical boy. Come on. Ready? So we'll check out this place. They have it pretty much well opened up so you can explore and touch, you know. So far, people have respected that as far as graffiti and things like that. They haven't really messed it up too much, although back here, that's why they have it fenced off. We're gonna go back anyway. Over here, you can see where people have done just that, and that's why they have this area blocked off. This is what you don't do. You know, if you're gonna come here to a spot that everybody loves to be, don't go and write your name on it. People don't come to see your name on a wall. No one came here to see your proclamation of love to your significant. I mean, it's all the way up, you can see, and that's why this area is, they closed this area off. Here we go. Looks like we got some fellow YouTubers here. I'm not going to get them on camera, but how are you? Enjoy your day. So this is a mill. I'm going to go up, actually, here. Just a little auxiliary power system. Give you a minute to read it.
So sorry about that. Okay. You do that. I'll go.
So we'll check this thing out. They got this huge wheel here. I mean, it's pretty cool, right? All right, here we go. Get your water bottle, bud. Let's keep rolling. So when I've come here in the past, they've actually had this open, and you can go in here. So white birch. And this is fed by water called cedar water. Some trash down there. But cedar water was pretty important because of the minerals in it and the acidity. It actually made it very hard for it to go bad. It didn't settle like regular water did. So a lot of the early explorers and settlers, they used this water to keep on their voyages for their ships because it kept longer, and it actually tasted sweet, which is where you got the name Sweetwater. Because our water here is sweet, literally, and it looks like